Hello, my name is Adam Peter. In this video I will define what a site is, list the type of objects that can be placed into a site, and explain the relationship they have to each other. First, what is a site? A site is simply a heading on the prospector that allows you to group like objects together. Just as the point group category in the prospector allows for variety, so the site category allows for different objects. Objects within a site are not constrained by space, so objects can be anywhere in the drawing area. A site is a filing cabinet for four types of objects: alignments, feature lines, grading groups, and parcels. It allows you to group these four objects together specifically because these objects relate to each other in some way. For example, they may be grouped because they are all part of phase 1 of a project, or because you desire the objects to interact with each other. Objects within the same site do react to one another. Objects in different sites do not. Here I have three separate objects. The two on the right are in one site and the one on the left is in another. And notice when I move them over each other, they don't interact. This is because they are in different sites. The horizontal line, however, is in the same site as the grading object it is within. Now watch how it interacts with the grading object when I add an infill. It's important to recognize that I can affect the surface created by that grading group even though I have not added that feature line as part of the surface definition, for example as a break line. It is simply a result of its interaction with other objects within the same site. Likewise, when I copy the feature line, it continues to be in the same site and further interacts with the grading group. Thus affecting the surface. I can also add crossing lines, and because they are in the same site, they must react to each other at that crossing. Notice the change to the surface when I move the vertical line into the grading object. The order in which the feature lines react or take precedent over each other is established within the site's feature line properties. The order within the split point resolution list can be modified so that one style type can have control over another. When the style list is adjusted, the new settings are reflected in the drawing immediately. Grading groups also react to each other when they are in the same site. Notice that when I move the north grading into the south grading, the objects resolve that interfere. This also affects the surface created, and they are updated, even though there's technically no addition to the definition of the surface. Again, it is simply a result of the grading group's interaction with one another. The site management is an important aspect of any design. In realizing what a site is for, the objects that can be placed into a site, and how these objects interact will go a long way toward assisting with any project. Thank you.